So it's Tuesday, not Sunday or Monday, and I'm actually at work, and I'm running a test, so I have to wait and see what happens. So while I'm doing this test for my work, I thought I would go ahead and record my vlog for the week. Um, I'm lifting. I've lifted full week, and I lifted Monday on the holiday. I had to go in later than normal because they were only open at 8 o'clock, and but I'm feeling all right. I say all right because I've got some little aches and pains that are mostly tendons uh, and such, trying to catch up with the major muscle movers. My weight, the amount of weight I'm lifting is limited right now, not by my major muscle movers, but by the supporting muscles and by the ligaments, joints. They haven't caught up yet. So the first day after lifting, I was very sore, but I've since gotten some creatine, and it seems that when I drink creatine after a workout, it reduces that soreness dramatically, um, which I'm a fan of. So tomorrow morning I'll be lifting again, and then Friday I'm doing the 5x5 strong lift, basic, nothing fancy. I'm also really focusing on form, really, because it's taking, it's a lot harder than it seems sometimes when you are doing your form and something's not quite right. Little things make a huge difference. So anyway, that's what's going on this week. We're going to focus on the lifting, and just work has been, because of the short week with Memorial Day, it's already been crazy Tuesday morning. So yeah, this week we're going to lift. Hopefully get the house a little more done. We're getting there. It's just steady work at it, and hopefully you'll have a great week. I know I need to get some low intensity cardio in and lifting. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Hope you're having a great week, like I said, and I will talk to you next week. There I am. It's Sunday again, and I didn't post last week because I was trying to be cool, and obviously the plans I have when I plan to make a really cool video haven't worked out the last couple of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little more conscious of where I put this camera. I'm down to one right now until I can find a battery for the other one. I have to actually go online today and find one. Anyway, so I've been lifting for, I think it's 2 weeks now, and I like it. Saturday, worked on the house again, and I meant to bring this camera, and I didn't bring any camera. I decided not to shoot it on my cell phone because, to be quite honest, by the time I thought about that, I was wiped out and I was ready to leave. I did end up getting a new toilet put in that I needed to put in. I've gotten a couple other projects about half done. I had to replace the faucet in the sink in the kitchen. That's half done because I didn't have the plumber's putty with me. I need to take plumber's putty back to do it right. But I got things done. It was a good day overall. The big news this week is I went to the dentist and had just a normal. It's a new dentist, so I had to get the first visit where they do the basically inspect your mouth to see what they're dealing with. And he found on my gum a lump. It's abnormal. He seems to think it's nothing, but Tuesday I'm going in to a specialist to get a biopsy taken, and I do need a little bit of gum work. So I'm going to a periodontist and getting a biopsy done. That was Friday that I went into the dentist in the morning, and I tried through the afternoon to get into a periodontist, but the earliest I can get into is Tuesday. That was a long day for me, because that day was spent thinking, what ifs, and we know, and I knew then, that all the what ifs in the world aren't going to answer any questions. The only thing that's going to work is going and get it biopsied and finding out what they say and treating it from there, whatever it is. If it's just a bump that needs to be removed, great. If it's something more that needs more attention, then okay. And the word I'm dancing around here is cancer. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's not cancer. he seemed to think that since it wasn't sore and it didn't look infected, that it was probably just a bump, like a wart is what he said. He said it's very rare, but it looks like I have a wart in my mouth. So I guess that's all good stuff, and I'm trying not to focus on it. As I got on yesterday and worked all day, and then went over to a friend's house for a pool party and had a good time. Um, and like I said, then Tuesday I'll be getting the biopsy done. So that's a big deal. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I spent the day kind of sitting in the house watching movies, waiting for phone calls. Uh, and after that, I really haven't spent a whole lot of time thinking about it. I made sure I did on that day, and I'll tell you, I made sure that um, my beneficiaries on all my health insurance, or all my life insurance and my 401ks and benefits, all that stuff was taken care of. But that should be done anyway, and it was all in order. But yeah, that's what I'm going through right now, and yeah, it's not pleasant. It's not where I want to be, but it's part of life. I just gotten done saying that, hey, we're all going to face our challenges, regardless of what they are, regardless if it's just a matter of I've got to deal with a sore mouth because they had to cut that lump out, or if it's something more severe and I have to get treatment for it. That's the path I got to take, and yeah, so we'll find out if my ideal will stand up to reality, I guess, because that's the stuff I've been saying for years. We all have the things we have to deal with, and as such, you deal with what comes along. So I'm sorry it's not as uplifting or powerful as it might have been this week, but that's how life is sometimes. Let's face it, we all got our ups and our downs, and our challenges and our successes and our victories. A month ago, I was victorious and did a Spartan race. Now I'm facing a big question mark, and it is really the worst. Not knowing what I'm dealing with is the worst. It's the unknown. So as soon as we know what we're dealing with, and we'll focus on it, and we'll deal with whatever it is. Anyway, go out, be healthy, make a great week. Big love from the big man. I'll talk to you later.